on with the new comp plan, how do leaders maximize and then utilize this to attract, what's the story that we tell to attract new brand affiliate? And then once you get them into the business, how do you convert them to leader and then to have a better focus on building it towards the back end? So today I pretty much invited our core Chinese team leads, and then they each invited one leader from their team to join you, because I think it'll be really great. And then if you can share some of the best practice. And then just to give everybody here a little bit background on Joanna as well, she is located in the US, but then she has a really big high performing team in Latin. So for her, she is in the really unique position where she understands kind of like both worlds on how current comp plan is in the US, what is the current comp plan in LATAM, and how it's going to shift. So I think your perspective, Joanna, is going to be very insightful for our leaders getting ready for the new comp plan.
Okay, thank you so much. For me, it's a pleasure, and obviously I feel so humbled by this opportunity of just talking to leaders, leader to another leader, our experience, and making the best out of it, right? Because I think that we all have the same vision, is to become a better company with lots of opportunities for everybody. So I think our goal is huge, and I do believe that these changes are helping us achieve our goal faster. That's all we want. So I don't know if you want to start me talking, or you have questions about it. How do you want to make this?
Yeah, so great question. So we have an hour today. If you can just start diving in on, I think, how you train your team and then how do you convert them to utilize the new comp plan? And then how do you convert them to the backend leader? Afterwards, if our leaders here have questions, we can do some Q&As if there's more time.
Okay, perfect.
Joanna.
Okay, I'm gonna say just
Can you
more
hear?
about me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so thanks for taking the time. I just want to add to what Alice said, because I know that you joined Nu Skin for a certain time already. So from the transition from the old plan to the new plan, I just want to see what's your view. Do you have any resistance, or you immediately adopt it? What's the mindset shift behind it? And then give us some best practice.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
We are always scared about change, because that's I think we are born that way. So that is something that it's okay to be scared. And sometimes you think yourself, why fix it when it's broken, right? We tell ourselves, why are we gonna do that? But at the same time, you have the privilege of having another country, another region that started with this. So I think that you're going to be more comfortable or more confident on the things that are coming forward. I do believe that if we want to achieve something different, we need to do something different, right? We've been like dreaming for becoming a $10 billion company for as long as I am doing the business. It's been 13 years, but we're not there. Why? I think that things change faster than we would like to. And one of the things that is changing is the way that people are doing the business. Now we have different kind of competition. It's not just network marketing. We're talking about brand affiliates. We're talking about Uber. We're talking about many other things that are looking, I mean, they don't have a back end that we do, but they do have a front end that is very interesting. I mean, they do something and then earn money, right, very fast. So what I do see is that is actually happening with this new compensation plan. We've been discussing this plan for many months, back and forth. I think that now we are having perfect. And what is happening, Latin America is it's a different economy. And I think that after COVID, everything changed with the way that we want to earn money, the way that we earn money, and the way that we sell the products, not only one-to-one, but now we use a lot of social media, and that is helping us a lot. It's helping us a lot to expand and make it faster, right? One of the things that this new compensation plan is doing for us is like earning money faster at the beginning. Why? Because before we had only like not only the retail price, we are one of the huge things that we need, but this is like, you have to, I don't know how you work with your teams, retail price. You need to start selling. I don't know if you do it or not, but this is like a huge thing. We need to sell everything at retail price. We've been working very hard to having all of the teams aligned to this strategy, but it's a game changer. Yeah, that, like Antonio says. So one of the things I'm going to tell you, what, as you asked, what were the best practices? Okay, first of all, align with the retail price. Why? Because if you want to show people that they can earn money faster, and when I'm talking about, it's easier for, sometimes not easier, but when you know your first, your people that you're introducing to the business, they believe in what you're saying, right? But when you are like massive with a lot of people that you don't know, like are starting the business because they want to earn the first $100, they don't trust in you. They trust in the money that they're going to earn, right? I mean, you can say anything, but they're going to look at their bank account and they're going to see if what she's saying is true. Okay, retail price is a game changer and it's a no-brainer. That is something that you don't discuss. We don't even say that there's a member price. We just say you have the retail and the affiliate. We don't talk about member price. No way. So first of all, that, yeah. Okay, another thing, when you see now you're gonna earn not only from your sales, I think I've written that the 5 to 15%, but then there's another bonus that is the referral bonus. So if you think about like thinking, no, you now, any affiliate will earn the retail price, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, plus perhaps 30% more than before. Because now you can earn up to 15% on your sales and 15% on the sales of your affiliates. So you're talking about in the front end, you can earn 30% more than before. So that is, so if you stuck into the retail and then helping people like sell, you're going to earn more money than before. That is a game changer. Another thing that it's easier to become a rep because now it's not 5,000 points or 4,500, it's 2,000 points. And this is something that now it's working. Why? Because another good thing that we do, we align to all the incentives that the company gives us. That is so important. What are the incentives? Power of one. I don't know if it's gonna keep on going forward, but having in mind things that we have in mind. If you know that 80% of the people that earn $100 in the first month will become the 80% becomes a rep with 2,000 points, it's faster. What happens when they become rep? They start getting to another incentive, which is a elite bonus, right? Okay, we are in Latin America, we are growing so fast that we have a lot of people that have 10 bonuses for this trimester. what are the things that we need to receive one bonus, have 3 LOIs. You see that in Latin America, it's not just about selling, it's about building. We are more focused. We sell a lot, but we build a lot because there are a lot of incentives, and everybody wants to earn not $100, they want to earn more than $1,000, right? So we know that that happens when you're a representative, and becoming a representative in 1 and 2 months, it gives you like very incentive. I mean, you get excited about it. And in the 3rd or the 2nd month as a representative, you're earning so much money when you start looking, oh, as an affiliate, I earned only like what I did 30% plus or this. Now as a rep, you earn more money. We're talking about 2 times more than the same energy that you put it when you were an affiliate to a brand rep. And that it's just, you can do it that in 2 weeks. And with every single week, like 7, 14, 21, that you can, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not that good with English, but you understand, no? That they close and then you become that. We align to that too. So we help people becoming representatives before the end of the month. So for the 2 weeks that they have left, they can see the difference. And that's it's another thing, because they start looking at having now they see that with the same amount of energy put in that, you earn more money. And you know, we're all lazy people. We don't want to work hard. We want to work smart. And with this compound, you can start working smart instead of hard, because you earn more money. And there's another thing that at the beginning, we didn't have it very good, but now with the 3,000 points, oh my God. Now as a leader, now you can know what's going on with your team. Why? Because first of all, the people that don't have a big vision, they will always say, no, I prefer the 2.5%. But at the end of the day, 2.5% is nothing. 5%, that's a difference. So if they don't have a team, nothing will change for them. 2.5, 5% of nothing. But when you have a team, you want to be 3,000 points to earn the 5%. Because if not, you don't earn anything. When we had the 2.5, many people they're lazy. We are all lazy. I don't care. I'm just 2.5. That's okay. But now, when you don't earn anything, you're going to push just a little bit more, 3,000 points. Why? Because if not, you're not going to earn anything. So people are willing to do a little bit more. When you talk about 1, 2, 3 people, okay. But when you're talking about a team of hundreds of people, believe me, that's another game changer. I know we need to push a little bit harder, but you're going to earn much more than before. And when you earn more, you are empowered. So you are like talking to your team and saying, guys, this is the way to do it. Because then you start like using subscriptions. You start like getting creative or how to have the 3,000 points with a lot of energy, and having products like collagen, like subscription, things that you can put on subscriptions. So another thing that we do is like help the people have like 2,000 points in subscriptions. So then it's easier for them to keep on building. And with subscriptions, you sell once, but then same sell keeps on moving forward. Obviously, you need to, take care of your client, because things happen in life. But right now, why is Latin America growing so fast? First of all, as leaders, we believe in this compensation plan. Obviously, we are aligned with the company. We trust what they do. We understand that taking people from affiliate to a representative is very fast, and that is something that, I mean, they see the difference faster. They don't need to wait a lot of months to see the results of the difference becoming a representative than being an affiliate. They can start earning trips. And that is something, I mean, we're talking about Paris. Paris, I mean, today, it's like you're in the middle. Anybody that starts today can go to Paris if they aligned with a bonus elite. So if next month you earn as a new, I mean, I'm starting people right now and I'm telling them, look to the bonus elite. They need 2,000 points, right? So it's faster, it's easier, it's faster, it's much easier to get to rep. So close your representative, close your LOI, close your representative, go to the bonus elite, and if you earn your bonus elite, you are in Paris. If you do the math, I mean, in Latin America, you need to be part of the bonus. You need to have 3 LOIs. So everything is like moving forward to the construction, right? Not only selling, but to construction. So you have to have 3 new LOIs and 1 new brand affiliate in your first line. So when you work with the incentives that the company gives us with a compensation plan, then you are a leader fabric, a fabric of leaders, not a fabric of sellers. So this compensation plan is making us a fabric of leaders. That's why we're going so fast, and that's why we have so many new team elites becoming new team elites. So yeah, I don't know if you have any question.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Joanna. So I think that's a really good point, because the Chinese leaders don't, they when at the very beginning you said that your team switched to selling retail, and that was a really big game changer. And then for our Chinese leaders, and then they actually, like, that's the one thing that it's different from all the other leaders, that they don't sell retail. There's some challenges there. But thank you for sharing on your insight. I think we can open the floor for some questions. We can type it in the chat, or everyone, if you have questions about the comp plan, how to maybe set expectations with your leaders. Yes, Antonio.
Hey, I wanted to add that because I've had conversations before with Alice, with Claire, and some of the our corporate leaders with the Asian community, and that is something that they've mentioned before, right? Like, it is not a common practice to sell retail, but I want to give you this perspective. So Latin America, like Joanna mentioned, the economy is way different. In Latin America, the minimum salary monthly in most of the countries, it averages between $280 to about $300 per month. Imagine living in $280 or $300 a month. That is pretty crazy to me. But imagine somebody buying a toothpaste at full retail price. That is $23. You're talking about like 8 to 9% of their salary, monthly salary, and people are buying toothpaste at retail price. So what does that tell you? Now, a couple of things. Asians, I think, like Latinos, we like money, we like business. We don't like, we want to grow, right? It is, once you show them the money, money talks. Once you see people selling, and you got to believe this yourself because you got to lead by example. But once you start selling some of these products at retail price, it's a game changer because people start seeing quite a bit of a little more money. And that starts making a big difference because at this point, people get passionate about selling the product. And of course, like Joanna says, you want to build leaders, But without having that, income at the beginning, it's quite a bit easy to lose retention of some of your potential big blue diamonds or team elites. So you got to believe in the retail profit. It is quite a bit of a big difference. So yeah, I just wanted to add that if Latinos can sell at retail price, Mexico, for example, one of the leading markets at retail selling in all of Latam, Argentina last month surpassed the US in sales 2 days in a row, selling collagen at a retail price. That is mind-blowing. But again, they're passionate about the product. They believe in all the benefits that the product has. So when they sell you the product, they don't sell you a price. They sell you, they're very passionate about selling you the benefits of the product, where price becomes like just the closing point. I think once you focus on that area, selling a retail profit becomes a lot more achievable.
And thank you, Antonio. What you said is so true. It was not easy to change from selling member to retail. It was something that we really worked very hard, and we were aligned with the other leaders. But it's something in our mind. If we believe in that and we can change it, you can change it. But it's something that we had to work more in mindset than actually what we say is, when we sell something, you're being passionate about it, right? I don't know if there's any realtor over here, but they have the percentage. You just, that's it, punto. And you don't start no, you need to earn less, or what they do, they think that they should earn less. No, that's what they earn, right? Because of the work they do, because they're passionate, because they help you. So when you start looking at yourself, although it's a toothpaste, or it's a LumiSpa, or it's a collagen, we're passionate about it. We take care of our clients. So I think that I deserve that percentage too. I give my heart to my clients as well as I give it to my affiliates. But the time that I spend, it's my time. It's my so I do deserve. It's something about, we deserve that retail price. We deserve that retail advantage. Nobody gives something for free. If I would give it for free, I would start selling in a foundation, or I don't know, in some places where you don't work for money. But over here, we work for money. So I deserve. So it's a mind-changing thing. It's when you say, no, I deserve to have that money.
Yeah, Joanna, thanks for that. I think, we have been hearing this retail bonus since 2017 or 18. And it's have been 6 or 7 years, Chinese team are struggling with the retail price. I just, because people say it's cultural difference. I think based on what you said, and also Antonio said, it's a mindset shift, or is it really the cultural thing? What's the real problem behind it? What's the real challenge? I think it's debatable, right? But just from my point, I trying to understand, for example, for Mexico, you say, because you joined a few years ago, at that time you sell the member price as well instead of retail price, right? It's just later on you switch to the retail price. How did you align? Because Mexico market is not a market so small, it already generate million dollar sales. And I'm pretty sure it's not only your team, and there are probably more than 20 other teams or team elite building that market too. How did you guys align with each other? If for the people didn't align, because there's nothing, it's not like they're against the law and they got to kick out, right? So if feel some teams still sell the wholesale price, and then people feel the competition, because I think that's why I really appreciate what you say, because we deserve the retail bonus. If the only thing competition at the end, if it's the price, and we know the meat is so lean, and there nobody earned the money, so we push ourselves to the dead end ourselves. We're killing ourselves. We all know that this is the business philosophy, right? It's just like for us to really like, from, strategy wise and also practically, how did you guys achieve this? That's my first question. My second question is, when you guys sell retail, is retail just, on all product retail? So, it's retail, you choose a certain product, like maybe 4 or 5 products, and have the big retail bonus, and then you do the retail. Or you say that, it's based on the, the business pillars, right? So, okay, if you're just customer, we sell you retail. When you do the subscription, and it kind of move people from one bucket to another bucket. So how this, I'm pretty sure because when you mentioned the subscription will become member price already, right? It's only the time that time people know. So that's why I'm trying to understand. And it's only on for your product. How did you guys do that? Or is it on more or less, right? I think that's my second question. And I have an icon. Okay, my third question is, when you guys when did you guys launch the new plan? When you launch the new plan, is it the power of one program is global? It's a power of one program, and this is new compensation plan running simultaneously.
I don't get that last question because you get like your voice is coming back and forth.
Oh, I see. So my last question is, the new plan and the power of one are running simultaneously? Or because in US, when we start launching the new plan, so we will stop the power of one. So just another detail I want to know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. When did you guys launch the new plan? Yeah. And what is the change? When did you launch the new plan?
Okay. If I don't answer one of the questions, please just ask again, because there were so many. But bueno, first of all, how did we change from member to retail? It was, first of all, it's a mindset thing. First of all, it's a mindset for real. Because you start doing what you believe. So if you believe that you don't deserve it, you won't do it, and you will feel ashamed of doing it. You will feel guilt. At the beginning, I felt guilt. I felt that I couldn't sell you retail because I felt guilty. I mean, that was guilt of what? No, so yeah, at the beginning, it's a mindset thing. So what did we do? First of all, is like showing the people. First of all, we bought the idea that we needed to sell through retail. We got in contact with all of the leaders. And yes, everybody wants their team to win more money, obviously. So one of the easiest way, it's easier to win more money through retail than from having people selling more or bringing more people to the table. It's easier when it's like I'm telling you, we are lazy people. We want to work smarter instead of harder. So when you show them you can earn $100 selling 10 ¿cómo se llama? Toothpaste, or selling 25, what do you think they will sell? No, I want to sell 10, obviously. So when you show the money, now they start getting that it's smarter to sell retail than selling member. Now, how did we make this happen? First of all, we aligned as leaders and we said, yes, we want our team to earn more money. But you have hundreds and hundreds of people. You cannot be in every single group of in every single lead. You have leaders too. So what we did is try to the team lead, if they were okay, that we actually did. And there's something like you have I don't know the English word for that, but you have like the social pressure. When you have 80% of the people that are saying yes, okay, yeah, it's a yes. You have to. It's it's just that, come on, I mean, we're all in, aren't you all in? So the leaders that didn't want to be part of it, they had to, because we were all in, right? And you want everybody to succeed. So first of all, it's a leader thing. You as leaders need to be all aligned, all in the strategy of retail. Although sometimes there are people that don't want to, but there's a pressure. There's a pressure that you have to, come on. The company helped us a lot in that, like giving all the time incentives of retail, talking to sell retail. I mean, every single time that we had a meeting, did say the company was like, go to retail. So it's not just us giving that option, but the company like helping us, making not only with us, but when we had any conversation or anything, or any time that the company was communicating directly to all the affiliates, they were talking about retail. So that is something, retail, and showing people what they earn, like doing with retail and doing without retail, that's a no-brainer. Now, what happened when we had, perhaps I have some leaders that sometimes, not leaders, that affiliates that they don't know and they just sell it. I got a message from somebody, hey, this person is in your team, please tell them that we are aligned with. So always work with love. Don't fight. Don't like, hey, you now she's selling retail. No, it's like, hey, hi, there is a part of your team, yay, it's selling, and so always work with love. And so so you get in contact with that person. You as a leader, you tell them, there's a strategy that we're doing so we can earn more money, and you explain why you're doing it. And then you show them, look, if you sell these and you sell that, then you're gonna earn these. And you take them to the vision. What will happen if all your teams sells and earns more money with less work or with less sales? It's just like making them understand why you believe that selling retail, it's going to be better for them than selling member prices. Now, with subscriptions, no, we are stuck with retail, and then we say, something? If you subscribe, there's a 10% off of the retail, but we always use retail. People in Latin America don't use subscriptions they use it for collagen, or sometimes they use it for any supplement. They don't use it for the creams. They don't use it for, so the real thing that our strategy with subscriptions are always supplements. And we don't have, and in Latin America, in Argentina, we don't have which I love, the probiotics. That's wow. I would love to have that in Latin America, in Argentina, because that's another huge thing for me. But what we did in order to have, that is something huge. What we did in order to have collagen sell through retail is like making the retail and the member price very similar.
Say it again. Come again, Joanna.
The retail price of the collagen and the member price of the collagen is very similar.
If there's a specific reason behind it.
Yeah, in order to have everybody, because in Argentina, we only had collagen, so that's what we had. So what we did is having the prices very similar. How we did that, increasing wait, give me the el envío, how do you say that, Antonio?
Antonio, can you chime in?
Yeah, sorry, I was replying back to you in Teams, Alice. Shipping.
The shipping. We did for collagen, the shipping was higher than the shipping for the retail. So at the end, when you paid very similar the amount of money for buying through retail than buying through those are things that we could do in Argentina. I don't know what you can do over here, but yeah. So what we did is try to have at the end of the day the same the similar price from retail to member. So it's like it's quite similar. So everybody wants to sell retail. It's
Yeah.
not.
So on that note, Joanna, that's something we did, Alice, on our end, corporate side. So we raised the price of member price to be closer to the retail. But we also, so that, I mean, how to explain this? We try to keep a profitable retail margin, but we increase the shipping price for members and decreased it for retail customers. That way, people were more incentivized to sell to retail customers and disincentivize people of doing it through a member. Does that make sense? So we did a few things to shift a little more, but at the end of the day, these are just little things that we can do to kind of show you where we want you to be. But like Joanna said, you know, it's really a mindset. Like, you got to start with the leaders. And I've seen it in Argentina, I've seen it in Mexico, where all the team elites do get together, and it may be corporate. That's like the setting. If you know, kind of say we're inviting everyone on a call of a strategy, and they just kind of discuss how the whole demographic is going to push to, or the whole market is going to push towards this. That way you have the compromise or the commitment from all of the team elites, and that way when, you know, and there's no way to control that everybody, 100% of everybody in the market sells a you know, retail profit. But since most of them do, you know, you don't see that effect of, you know, maybe a few people here and there selling at member price.
So Antonio, so when you guys trying to everybody align to sell the retail, and I think from the time to get the alignment and to the market really, like, you know, on day-to-day life, you know, people doing the business align, how long does the whole thing take?
Ooh, a lot of time,
Well,
but it makes sense.
I mean, in the sense of, I think we were pushing. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of calls coming through. But I'm from the time that I think we've been pushing, like you said, for retail sales for a little while. But I think once the leaders capture the point of, this is where our affiliates are going to make more money and we're going to show them the numbers, I think that transition was a little bit faster than all of the years of corporate trying to push, you know, sell at retail. I think once, like, Joanna and the other team elites kind of captured the vision, once they started aligning, it was like, all right, guys, we gotta get out this book, because this is where you're gonna make the more money. But there's definitely a transition period. But again, it all starts with you guys as leadership.
I see. So when you guys sell retail, it just pick like several product to do the retail, or all product? It doesn't matter. Or you choose several major product.
First of all, we start with few products, no, and another thing that we do that really helps is that since we are all aligned, we are showing the same products with the same prices on social media. So I don't care what you do with your mom, your dad, your friends, but don't post that.
So basically, retail is really on social media to show the retail price.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. It's not just social media, because if you have a friend that you're selling a member and there's another person that sells a retail, so they get, I mean, so no, it's not only on social media. It's just, I mean, on everything. That's why I'm not gonna judge what you do with your mom and dad. But if it's a friend of a friend of a friend, come on. I mean, let's help each other. I mean, and we deserve that price. I mean, we deserve it. Nobody. So I always tell them, when you buy something, that person is earning money from that sale. So what's wrong with that? Restaurants, come on, you go as a friend, but they're going to charge you the food. I mean, so that's why it's more of a mindset thing than an actual taking action thing. Because when you really believe that you deserve it, I mean, you're working hard, and we're not playing. I mean, we need to start earning, like, and it's a lot of money at the beginning.
Because there's no consequence if people still sell the member price, and people will feel that if I sell like at the member price, and then potentially more customer are going to come to me to buy. I think that's kind of like the battle, you know.
Yeah, but everybody has that battle inside. Everybody has it. That's why we need to align. That's why we need to align. Because what we tell them is that if you're thinking about you, but you need to think about when you start doing Nu Skin, always there's a vision. And 70% of the people that start doing Nu Skin is because they want to become a leader. Few people are just want to sell. They want to become leaders. The seller is going to sell all the way through retail because they know that that's the best way to work. Now, the leader sometimes wants to sell points, right? Because they want to get more money with a compensation plan. But if you have a vision of becoming a leader, you know that what makes you a leader is not having just points, it's just having a lot of people earning money. I mean, affiliates becoming reps. So when you start showing them that if you want to become a leader, the first thing you need to do is to make people win money faster. So that will take you to lead a lot of people. So start with you showing the money, selling through retail, then showing them that if they sell through retail, they're going to earn money. Then you will become a leader faster than just selling through members. Because how many people can, earn $100 for 6 months? No, that's why I don't believe in the 6,000 points. It's too long.
Joanna, I have a question. Joanna, thank you so much for sharing everything to us. And for one question the Hailing was asking, I want to add something. I was talking to your leader, one of your leader. She told me she do even sell the retail price to all her family, even daddy. The daddy asking for toothpaste, he got for retail price. That's your mindset. I totally understand that's the transaction is not easy. But I have a question is, I understand everybody have a vision, as a leader, as a distributor, they want to build a business. Of course, they will obey the rule, they will follow. But for me, I'm in New York. I face a lot of challenge because a lot of people, they don't have a vision. They not even want to do Nu Skin. They just want to sell. They're not even Nu Skin member. They just selling all the products in even lower than member price, a lot. Did this destroy us a lot? Do you have something like that happens on your? Because when you're talking about
Yes.
people like the people, leaders, distributors, they want to build, they have a future, they have a dream. We face a lot of this kind of, problem. Yeah.
Bueno, what I share when that happens is my story, why I'm doing this. And when sometimes I lost a couple of sales, but when I tell them, I'm going to tell you the truth. I live through Nu Skin. I eat, my kids eat, thank you to Nu Skin, and I'm going to take care of you. And this is a price. And I don't know what these people is doing, what they are doing, but this is actually what I'm doing. And I'm going to take care of you. And this is my story. And, I don't know why they sell it. And sometimes I tell, are you sure that it's not old, or it's from Nu Skin? Because the only way to have a refund is when you buy it through Nu Skin. So sometimes are you sure that that's for real? That's a product. If they're selling it cheaper than Nu Skin, are you sure that's for real? It's like a Louis Vuitton. You can buy it in Nu Skin in the streets of New York. It's not the same that go into a store and buy there. You always know that. So are you sure that this is something from Nu Skin? and I tell them the story. You know, I lived through Nu Skin, and this is the price. I mean, I'm not selling nothing. I mean, and here's the guarantee. So sometimes I don't fight against it.
Got it.
I don't fight against it. I just believe that if we all have, as leaders, a vision, if we are all aligned, there are going to be always somebody that doesn't align, but that it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Second question is, I know your team do a lot of social media. That means you have a lot of new customer. They get used to, they okay for the retail price. But how about the loyalty customer stay on the retail price? Do they change a lot? That's my question.
You know something, when there's a will, there's a way. And Antonio, he has been part of this too. We changed a lot of the members to retail, and yeah, we did some with Nu Skin, things that that they members like were okay of transferring to retail, signing letters that they were okay of doing that. Then we had a lot of affiliates that were not working anymore, but they were still, now they were members. So yeah, we worked with the company. So Shirley, my answer for that is, if there's a will, there's a way. Don't worry about how. My first advice to you is first align. When you are all aligned, the how will come. But the first thing if you tell me how to get align, get all okay with the retail, and as soon as you're okay with the retail, you're gonna start like fighting those small battles, and you're gonna win because you have clear vision of what you want and your team wants. But first of all that, and then don't worry, you will get creative. The company will get creative on the how-tos.
Thank you.
Annie, you have a question?
Yes, sorry, I bumped it. Hi, I actually I really want to back up what Johanna just said. I think the whole point is to believe. I think leaders, well, if we don't believe, we feel guilt, and then we feel, if we think about this as rules that we try to control the market, then all the problem pop up. But Johanna, I have a question about how do, like, the technical part. Okay, for example, if I attract customer on social media, number one, do you show products on social media? So can they, because right now they can, if they see the picture of Nu Skin, not just other members, people can easily, get the product and try to search online. That's where all the, all the price start to pop up. So how you avoid that? And when they talk to you, like, what is this? What's the product? How do you avoid? So I think it's not just saying that, oh, we want to do retail, but also I think there's some sales technique to avoid it, and I'd like to know how you do it.
Well, something, you are over here in the US. You are more advanced than we are in Latin America. Over here, if you go to Amazon.com, you cannot buy anything less, right? Because they have this arrange with Amazon. In Argentina, we don't. We have our own Amazon, and over there, prices are a disaster. They're even cheaper than that. You can sell it through
cheaper
price.
than, yes.
Yeah, and there's no regulation in it. But it comes down to, when people buy you online, first they interact with you, and sometimes they prefer buying to you than instead of going to Mercado Libre. Why? If there's a problem, they cannot ask anybody. They cannot. I mean, and people are willing to buy more for having a better experience. And it's not paying more. It's paying the actual price. And that's what you tell them. And yes, we are. Another thing that you asked, we don't post many products Not only because we don't have them, but because there's a strategy behind it. What we actually do in especially in Latin America, we post fewer products. Everybody know. In Mexico, we also do that. And we, like, everybody is, okay, let's do about only WellSpa. WellSpa is coming now. So everybody posts WellSpa. So you have a country only talking about 1 or 2 products. So what happens? They see the product everywhere, but they buy the product through the person that they trust. So don't worry if everybody is showing. What you need to worry is, what is your relationship with the people that are following you? Because remember, you sometimes are willing to pay more in order to have a better experience. But that comes back to what you said at the beginning. It's something about mindset. It's something about what you believe you deserve and what your clients deserve. And if everybody starts like buying that idea, it's going to be easier. I'm not saying that it's going to be fast. No, we've been working, and Antonio knows that. We've been working really hard with that. But, and actually sometimes yesterday I received some people from Mexico that were selling member price, but I know in my bottom of my heart that they are doing that because they don't understand what they're doing. And they don't understand how the consequences that they can do. They're doing it because they don't know, not because they want to hurt us. So that's another thing. You as leaders need to understand that people are not against you. They just don't have all the information. And we as leaders need to show them the information and tell them with love, I mean, hey, you know, you can do this. No, you're doing wrong. That's forbidden. You don't need, no, you know that if you sell this, through this, now you earn more money, and then you have a better story to tell to people that are going to enter your business, is how you earned this money doing that. That's a better story than saying that you had to sell like 20 in order to get what you can earn doing 10. No, so it's all about patience, vision, sticking to the vision. Like you cannot negotiate. As soon as if you start negotiating with yourself, you're going to lose. Because remember, if you doubt on something, wow, your team obviously is going to doubt even more. So first of all, it's all up to you guys. And everybody is going to align to what you really believe. Because, I mean, leaders, we are the ones that can actually, are the only ones that have the power to change things right now. But you need to believe in why you are doing it, why you're not talking about the retail, because now it makes sense, guys. You want to earn more money. The compensation plan is changing, but there's a way to earn more money, and it's doing this, and this. That's it. And repeating, and having the company sign it one more time, one and another and another and another and another, and being alive and getting in touch with leaders, always being in contact. Guys, let's go for it. Let's do this. Let's help our team earn more money. Let's help our team earn more money, because your economy won't change if you sell through retail, but your team's economy will change if they sell through retail. And if you have that in your mind, and every single time you wake up and you say, guys, let's make some money, then everybody's gonna buy that vision too, and they will be the ones that say, no, I want to be here. I want to do this for me, for my family, for my team, for everybody that's gonna come. But it's you guys. It's not them. It starts with you, what you believe that you deserve and your team deserves. So don't worry about what's going in New York. That is something that you're going to change if you as leaders change. The rest will come.
Thank you, Joanna. Yeah, I have another question is, so the retail thing, I think, like you say, do you think like are all your products similar pricing? For example, increase the member price or increase the shipping. So they're all similar or just a few products, key
A
products?
few, yeah, a few.
products. Okay.
We did that only with collagen
Okay.
because that was the seller one and the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Typical.
right,
did
very
that with only
specific.
one product.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
while you are talking about this, of course, we need to have another conversation with all Chinese leaders align this. I think maybe one thing we can get a support from the company and pick like several key product go vital right now. For example, the collagen, you guys pick the collagen. Potentially, we can pick the retinol and to have the retail price and have the retail price and the member price, same price. And then basically the company just gave them money and then we just pick one or two product and then let the people just sell them and then people get used to that and then we can introduce more
Yeah,
products.
I agree. We need to create a rule. Yeah,
Yeah.
play the game.
We need
Yes.
to align
I-
everyone, really.
But I agree that we pick one or two products. Yeah, because if we do the whole line right now, it's gonna create chaos because I know we can convince everyone to do that, but if we do one or two and then we increase, like create a rule, like make the member price similar, I think we can do it.
I
Yes.
think we
Something that,
yeah, and then we let the people create the habits.
Yes.
but some way, something that we did strategically, every time we had somebody sell through retail, like we showed the story. No, it's not because people get inspired through other stories. So what we did is every single time that we saw that somebody was selling through retail, come here, look at this story. So people are like, oh yeah, I want to earn that. Yes. And I want to be, so another thing that we did was making successful stories through retail selling.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. I think that's my biggest learning. So, yeah. So when did you guys have the new plan launched? When did you guys start the new plan?
Oh, many. I mean, it was last year.
Last year? Do you have the
Last
part one on top of this new plan? Or
You were talking about the power of one. We don't even have the power of one anymore.
got it.
Yeah, but the power of one for North America is really to get our leaders to get used to the concept of DCSV because that's a different volume type. So as you pretty much notice that all of the incentive is on DCSV. Everything is like, even when right now the end of the month promo we're doing is get 500 DCSV. So we're really using the incentive to get people to start having the habit to build that kind of volume. And I know we are at time right now. And Joanna, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing your insight. And then I think it's really inspiring how you are able to change the mindset and then inspire everyone to do that. It is not easy, and then it takes a lot of discipline and then a lot of persuasion. So it's really I don't really have another word for that, but just thank you so much for sharing that. I think it gives our leader a really new perspective on how to tackle the upcoming challenges. Okay, so thank you again, everyone, for taking the time. And then I really hope that everyone has some learnings from the last hour, and then you're able to take it. And then I know we're going to have more discussions coming. We're going to come together and then discuss on what we can do moving forward and then help our leaders to get back on the growth trend. Okay. All right.
Thank you for thinking of me. And I'm here for you. Whatever you need, obviously, please, I'm a message away.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.